Support for this podcast comes from State Farm. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm is the real deal when it comes to home and car insurance. State Farm agents are always ready to help you personalize your insurance plan so you can create a policy that fits your needs. You can manage your coverage, pay your bill, or even file a claim right from your phone with the State Farm mobile app. And you can always call one of the State Farm agents in neighborhoods across the country. Get a great rate without sacrificing great service. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Scarpins Avenue.
Dan and Ren and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-host Arm and Dan. Benders, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits the funny hits and we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to a Friday episode of Dumb People Town. Population U. Population Ayers. Kyle Ayers.
We did it.
We did it. Welcome to the show. To Ayers is human. Yeah, welcome back to the show.
I've got an aunt who told me if I ever had one open mic in my whole life, and she was like, once you have an album, you have to call it a comedy of airs. Yeah, and I didn't. But
by the way, great advice.
Turns out my aunt is Sandra Bernhard.
I don't know if anyone else has feedback for a pun based on one practice session of their potential career, but there we were.
Hey, man, she was ahead of her time. Let's just say that right now. And your aunt was Don Rickles.
Also, she believed in you enough to know you were going to have an album.
That's right.
She certainly believed in that pun enough to pretend there was a future.
Hey, man, if she only knew. If she could only see where you are now.
Make the pun for the future you want to have.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh, that's a good tattoo.
That's a good tattoo. Well, dude, we're just so happy to have you on.
You are for fans who are listening who may not go all the way back to the beginning. You were our very first. We call them Friday episodes now, but we used to call them mini episodes. Guest on our first Friday episode of Dumb People Town, and you crushed it. And people loved it. They asked for you more and more and more, and I think we had you another time, correct?
Maybe you are one of our favorites.
Fan favorite.
Thank you so much.
Speaking of albums, you have one coming out, which obviously
we'll talk about it later. Dan.
But what's the date?
October 16.
Great. Okay.
Right, cool.
Good. This is gonna
right around the corner.
Be right around the corner. We're gonna put it in. But in the meantime, we get stories sent to us, Kyle. I don't know if you know this or not, but that are so dumb that we need to break them down. The four of us. We've never heard them. You've never heard them. Dan's barely heard it. Let's jump into one.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Sent in by bless you, my
Thank
friend.
you. Sorry.
Sent in by Carlene McDermott at
She Be Carlene. I love this gal. The Toys R Us of fans.
I said it should be a Disney show following That's So Raven.
I agree with
That's
you.
so Raven. Right. Sandwiched in between That's So Raven. iCarly and She Be Carlene, then That's So Raven, then a double shot of Fluffy McDuffie.
I think you can just round it out with, wait, is that Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
If we're just going to round out the Disney Channel evening.
Shia LaBeouf.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. A Florida woman. Which means
go.
it's going to be somebody's birthday sometime when we play this game. This story might come back up then.
Yes, ma'am.
A Florida woman who stripped naked and started trying out, and that's in quotes, which I don't know why, because she definitely did, trying out a sex toy in a Fort Pierce sex shop.
Nope.
Was arrested and charged with larceny and indecent exposure, according to police.
How do we know that wasn't an in-store performance?
Right. Also,
Kyle, you've performed at laundromats.
Oh, I mean, I've done shows for worse audiences, and I've probably performed worse.
have any of you guys done the porn shop show here?
Oh, yeah. The treasure chest?
Yeah, pleasure.
Pleasure chest?
Yeah, but it is a treasure chest.
It is a treasure trove?
Yeah.
TJ Miller ran the show when
for
we
a
did.
long time. It was still going up until the pandemic, I
There
believe.
There was nothing like watching Brody Stevens do that show.
Really?
May he rest in peace.
Oh,
the ultimate positivity in the ultimate acceptance room.
You got it.
Yeah. Brody calling out people who very clearly did not want to be identified in that play.
You, sir, by the butt plugs.
yes.
Sir, with the trench coat pulled up like an old movie. Do you want to talk to public?
You got it.
Yes. Welcome to the store.
Let's go around. What's everyone's first and last names and marital status?
Let's call your wife. You got it.
Extra
I'm gonna
lube.
guess I'm gonna guess your social security number. And I bet I get 4 numbers right. Yes.
What high school did you go to? North Hollywood? The Villagers.
Give him an extra pile of lube.
I've used a magic wand. I've taken anal beads out of myself. You got it.
Those anal beads are rosaries.
Okay, here we go. Photo woman went in, tried out. Also, trying it out.
Trying it
A
out
lot
is
of sex toys, they do have demo things like sitting out on the shelf, or some of them even say, feel me. Now, they don't say how.
A tester.
Yes, if you will.
I mean, I'm sure they have a strict return policy.
That's right.
As far as businesses,
They all do.
I don't think you're just taking it to a UPS store and they're boxing it up and sending it back for you.
No, not at all. So she decides to try out a sex toy in a Fort Pierce sex shop. Staff called police after the customer took off most of her clothes,
Oh, man.
leaving her dressed in just a purple shirt. She is Donald Ducking it.
She is
around
like a
this sex store.
sports team mascot.
Purple shirt is definitely
like-
like a Minnesota Vikings shirt.
For
Yeah,
sure.
but it's just faded, so you can barely see any of the
Yeah.
logo left on
She's
there.
like Donald Sutherland in
Animal House.
Remember
When he
that-
reaches up for the crackers.
Where are the bowls?
and his cute little butt. There's something like cute about a person in like the only thing they're wearing is a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, until they start attacking you or trying out sex toys in the store.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, you say there's something cute about it, but it's evidence at some point in this story.
Yeah, that's true as well. So is all the clothes on the ground.
Yeah.
An employee said the woman went to remove a sex toy from its packaging and took off her shirt, leaving her fully nude. So she
Yeah.
wanted to get very comfortable for whatever toy
She's
that
like,
she
look,
grabbed.
I gotta get in the mood here.
Right.
Got to test
It
drive
says
the car.
tester.
What toy is so undiscreet that you need to be fully nude to use it?
There's
Also,
the full body tickler.
Well, we were talking about Brody, calling out people walking
Yeah.
into the store
Yeah.
who did not want to be identified as being there.
Yeah.
Imagine the conservative, and I don't mean politically, I mean in their life, couple who's like, let's just be a little
We'll
weird.
go to a sex.
Look, they've
What
told
could-
me it's not going to be when we go in. They don't
It's like
care.
any other store.
Yes.
This is like
God,
Blockbuster.
honey,
but
they leave you alone in here.
Nobody-
This is a year they've been chiseling away to get them to finally join them. You know what? We'll go on our anniversary.
Right.
We'll go on our
It'll
anniversary.
be wild. Maybe we'll get drunk in Cancun and
by the
tell
way-
our bungalow neighbors.
By the
We'll
way,
get flavored lube.
and the husband does not want to do it at all, and the wife is the one who
Yes.
keeps hammering away. Honey, just come.
Right.
It's going to be.
I
fun.
saw a TikTok where it's like funny stuff. It's like old bachelorette things and
It's
stuff.
gonna
There's
be.
no
fun.
shame in it anymore. There's
Right.
definitely not going to be exactly what you're worried about happening the moment we walk in.
Look what the cat dragged in.
They walk into just this raging woman taking off her purple shirt,
Just
unpackaging set, and they're like, holy shit, these heathens.
Singing like Richard Simmons.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my God. Oh my God.
Staff also later told police, and I hope that means later, like 2 days later, like, guess what I just remembered?
Hey.
That the woman had tried on a piece of clothing, but the exact nature of the item has not been reported. Just say lace. It's
Yeah.
like, what? There's
Or
not-
a leather corset.
Yeah, there's
What
latex
is this
lace and
conservative
leather.
writer who's trying to leave these details out?
I know.
Hey, sometimes it's the things we don't.
I'm not
see.
allowed to say
This story is going to be used to suppress the voting of former felons in the state of Florida.
You know it
Sure.
will. You know it will.
But I can tell you this. The total value of the goods allegedly stolen by the woman
Was.
totaled. We'll find out right after we take this. quick
Okay.
break. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about Kyle Ayers, every single thing that he has going on and how great he is. Also, we might mention how great we are too.
Yes.
We'll be
Do it.
right back after this.
Stick around, make a sound for more Dumb People Town.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, and Dan, I know you've been exercising a ton. You constantly listen to your earbuds.
Sure.
Jay, you
Go for a
too.
run.
I have been walking roughly 7 to 10 miles a day. I know that's crazy, but what that means is I'm listening to I've got my earbuds in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to podcasts. I listen to a ton of podcasts. Comedy podcasts. I listen to University of Michigan football
There
recruiting
you go.
podcast. I'm all over that
I
stuff.
listen to live sporting events.
I listened
Through
to
Sirius Radio.
I listened to the new Fleet Foxes album, which dropped this week. It
Amazing.
is amazing. And you know what I listened to on? I'm so excited about my Raycon earbuds. They are my favorite earbuds. This is the best sounding earbuds I've ever had, and they're affordable. I love these so much. They're the best way to listen to. They're premium wireless earbuds, and you can get them at less than half the price of the other guys. I recommend listening to them because I have them and I love them. The newest model, everyday E25 earbuds are their best ones.
Those
yet.
are the ones we have. And I like that if you pull one out of your ear, the music or the thing doesn't stop playing.
Right.
I like that it
for you.
just continues for you.
They have 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, a more compact design, and noise isolating fit.
They have those little, they have different type of silicone things that go on top of it. I believe they're silicone that go in your ear that make it a better fit so that they're not falling out of your ears. They're stylish. They're discreet. No dangling wires or stems even.
Brilliant.
It's fantastic. Right in your ear. Company co-founded by Ray J and celebrities like the three of us. How about that? But including Melissa Etheridge, Brandy, J.R. Smith, Mike Tyson, and Rich the Kid. Obsessed with this product, and I get it because I love them. They're my favorite earbuds that I've ever had. Give them a try. Raycon has 45-day free return policy, so you can
They don't
make sure.
offer something like that if they don't think, because they aren't doing that because they want to get tons of returns.
In the first 2 or 3 days that you have these,
You'll
will
realize that they're fantastic.
Yeah, so for a limited time, get 15% off your order at buyraycon.com/DPT. That's BUYRAYCON.com/DPT for a special 15% discount on Raycon wireless earbuds. I'm telling you, they're already at a great price. You add this discount to it, even better. We're listening to our earbuds more and more these days because we're walking around, we're at home, and we're doing that stuff. Make sure to check it out now while the deal is running. That's BUYRAYCON.com/DPT.
Hey, Townies, the holiday season is right around the corner. And this year, we know that people will be buying more stuff online than ever before. If you're an e-commerce seller, if you're somebody who's creative, maybe you've thought of some Dumb People Town merch you want to do. You have a lot of stuff you sell in your own life. Well, the big question is, are you ready to meet the demands of a record-breaking online shopping season? Well, you can be ready with ShipStation. When you're selling online, getting a massive amount of orders out quickly can be tough. How do you keep track of who gets what? Which shipping carrier do you use? Are you getting the best rates? That's why the choice you need to make is ShipStation.com. It's the fastest, easiest, and most affordable way to manage and ship your orders. In just a few clicks, you're managing orders, printing out discounted shipping labels, and getting your products out fast. The result? Happier holidays for you and your customers. ShipStation takes the hassle out of holiday shipping. And one of the things that I love most about it for everybody who is entrepreneurial, ShipStation works with all the major carriers, including USPS, FedEx, UPS, even international. Yeah, you're overseas, they can help you out. You can compare and choose the best shipping solution every time. They even offer big discounts on shipping costs. Now any business can access the same postage discounts that are usually reserved for large Fortune 500 companies. You'll always know that you're getting the best deal. It's no wonder ShipStation is the #1 choice of online sellers. You'll ship more in less time with the best rates available. And here's the news, y'all. Right now, Dumb People Town listeners can try ShipStation free for 60 days when you use the offer code DPT. So make sure your business is ready to meet the demands of a massive online shopping season. Get started at ShipStation.com today. That's ShipStation.com for free for 60 days when you use offer code DPT. ShipStation.com. Make ship happen.
Guys, winning season returns at MyBookie. Winning season means doubling your first deposit. Double it! Winning season means insane props, epic bonuses, and crazy cross-sport wagers. Dan, it makes games that you don't care about.
There are
fun.
so many good
Best part,
sports
man.
on right now. I just love it.
At MyBookie, winning season means watching live sports and betting live sports all season long. Rejoice, the NFL has returned. Dan's Bears are on the move. They're making
They're
everybody.
managing to not lose games. They should, but it makes it more fun when you put money that you can afford to wager.
So because it's back, action-packed Sundays are here. There are huge cash prizes with MyBookie. Get in on the action. Use the promo code DPT and double your first deposit. Double it! New players get up to $1,000 in free play designed to add more excitement to the sports you love and the games you bet. Bet with the best this NFL season for your chance to win big. Use the promo code DPT and double your first deposit. Double it! Your winning season begins today only at MyBookie. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We got Kyle Ayers with us. He's got a new album coming out on October 16th. Am I correct to say that?
Yes, that is correct.
Tell him what it is. Tell him how to get it. Tell him where you recorded it. I want to hear about this.
Yeah, it is called Happiness. So October 16th, you can buy Happiness. Is it a long walk for one pun? Find out more before this. Yes, it is.
He is his
Comedy of
aunt's
Errors.
nephew.
Comedy of Errors.
I recorded it. It's with the label Blonde Medicine.
Love them.
Which is
John
a
McDowell
wonderful
Bennett.
indie comedy
Love
label.
Yeah, that's who did mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
ours
great.
too.
I recorded it actually outside before everything was outside. I recorded it pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Last December
you
in
saw
Echo
it
Park
coming.
in Los Angeles.
You
I
saw it coming.
Who would have thought
Where
that
in
post-production
Echo
would
Park?
take
Stories,
stories
Yeah,
at
dude.
the show Good Heroin.
Did it rain?
It did not rain. It was supposed to rain all day.
I remember.
It stopped raining right before the recording. It's fun. It has all the stuff that you would expect from a crowded. If you remember Crowds, it's a throwback. Comedy. Someone skateboarded through my album recording.
Oh my God.
There is a literal cricket that lands, and you hear almost what would be like a comedy of air, and I don't even want to say
Comedy of
it.
Errors.
But I got you can pre-order a vinyl. If you pre-order the vinyl, it actually comes with a 12-page color lyrics insert. If you remember
my
lyrics
God. Yes,
inserts
I
from old
do.
records,
Of course we
every
do.
word I say on the entire album
That
is
is
on there.
so genius.
Hilarious.
So this
It's
is
definitely a funny idea unless you ask the person who transcribed it, who thought it was tiresome, laborious, and maybe not worth it.
Was that your aunt? Is that your aunt?
Was it you?
You should have made her.
No,
Hey.
it was not me. So shout out Blonde Medicine and whoever had to type out. I'm not a succinct comic.
No, but you are a. You
Wait, he
come
had to
up with-
type out the words, I'm not a succinct comic. Probably.
No, I wouldn't even type that out. There's
Kyle,
too
let me
many
ask you
uhs.
this: Does it say skateboard noise in the
Yeah, everything. Every and
Cricket.
it's like
cricket noise?
cricket is there.
Yes.
It's all
Is there.
there. The
In
noise
cri-
is
parent-
ambulance.
Parenthetical cricket, dude. This is what a great idea.
Also, that'd be a great name.
Yeah.
name
So you
for an
can listen to
album.
it wherever. You guys
Parenthetical
don't-
cricket.
Parenthetical
I
cricket.
like parenthetical cricket. Sounds like Andrew Bird's like group effort album.
This is his Andrew Bird's side project is parenthetical cricket.
He got together with one of the guys from Animal Collective, and now we have parenthetical cricket.
Bidoop, bidoop. It's all just plucking his violin. And tons
Yeah,
of
so wherever
whistling.
you get albums, you can listen. You know,
So-
Spotify, iTunes, Apple, whatever Apple Music is calling itself, all that stuff.
Like Jay said, we've had you on before, and one of the ideas that you've done that was to us just so brilliant as roast comedy kind of got huge, and we were a part of that scene as well. You developed a show called The Boast Rattle, which was just positive. You had to in place of roasting
cadence-
people,
in the cadence.
and in
Yes.
place of roasting people, you had to come up with the greatest, most creative compliment for people,
Right.
which took the same amount of energy and effort as a burn.
I think it definitely takes the same amount of effort, but you have less know-how of knowing if it's going to work beforehand.
Yes.
If that makes sense,
Yeah.
because
Yep.
there's not like this repertoire of 75 years of understanding.
Because
But
I battled Dave Holmes, and it was hard.
Yeah, it's hard, but it was a brilliant concept carried
We
off
judged it.
beautifully. We judged it and it just had such a good time. We actually were supposed to boast rattle the Lucas brothers up in Montreal, and we wrote some great ones for that, and it didn't work, but it was like, it didn't happen, but it was really, it's a great idea, but to me, it's indicative of the type of comedy that you do. So I'm so excited for this album to come out.
It's like a breath of fresh airs.
Hey-o! Who is he, your aunt? But I'm
That's
really
also a good album name. Who is he, your aunt? That sounds like Bob Newhart's third album
Yes.
would all be hinging
Yes.
on
Who
that
is
one
he?
punchline.
And the
who is
picture
he,
is
your
just him
aunt?
like pointing to the left, looking straight.
Right, with like a purple splash with
And a
that
great-
text over it.
yeah, and
Like,
that
look at
great-
that suit.
Who is
Yes,
he, your aunt?
exactly.
Parenthetical cricket.
It's like Bob Newhart got banned from saying that on the Tonight Show at some point because it was too risky.
Yeah. Who is he? Your
Who is he,
aunt?
your aunt? Is like just an unbelievable album about cross dressing.
Yeah, and transitioning. Right.
I love it. So you can get it anywhere and get the vinyl. What a great idea to get.
What an easy thing
comedy
to
on
remember.
vinyl.
Happiness. You can buy happiness.
Buy Happiness on October 16th. Anywhere where you can get tracks and stuff, but do that.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
All right, Dan, let's finish this
So when
story.
we left at the break,
Well, before we do that,
yeah.
I want to remind everybody that we are over halfway sold out to our own live Dumb People Town, which is on November 7th. So I would love to say after the election, but it might still be in the process at
It'll
that point.
probably be still in
But the one
process.
thing you can do, because you're going to need a break, you're going to need a laugh, or maybe it will be wrapped up, hopefully, in our favor, or my favor, I should say. I'll speak for myself.
Yeah.
But
we're on your side.
But it'll be a good reason to celebrate. John Hamm is the guest. The musical guest is the band Tennis. We're doing it over at nowherecomedyclub.com.
Are you a fan? You like tennis?
I love tennis.
Yes.
Look at me, and you know I do.
I know. Dude, your tennis's main demo.
Yeah.
So are we. I love those guys so much, and it is just so much fun. We did it at the Nowhere Comedy Club studio last time, and it was so much fun. And it was like the first one they did, so they're only perfecting it as we go on. So think of how good it's going to be on November 7th. Mike Birbiglia and Mike Doty were so great. Thanks to everyone here who showed up to those in the pre-show, post-show. By the way, the VIP tickets for this thing, as we're recording this right now,
are almost sold out.
Well,
for
they're
the
like
post-show.
13 tickets away.
The great thing is like those pre-show and post-show hangs are like their own little mini shows in themselves. There's so much fun, and I hope everybody joins in because like they're gonna sell out. Those sell out. Those are such limited seating for those. So make sure you get those. Treat yourself. Treat your couple.
You go to eventbrite.com. Look up Live Dumb People.
Or
get those
just go to danielvankirk.com. And the last thing I want to tell you, I do game nights. There's bingo, and bingo is happening. You jumped in, Randy.
Dude, I had the most fun at bingo.
Friday, October 30th. It's a Halloween costume party,
Oh my
bingo
God.
extravaganza.
Oh, Halloweengo.
Halloweengo.
I might steal that.
Halloweengo.
Thanks. That's great.
Are you
That's
kidding
fine.
me?
You'll get the invoice.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take it. I will pay gladly for that.
You're gonna get
insert cricket
you're gonna
noise.
get 8 pounds of candy corn coming your way.
Randy, jump in the last one. You guys crush Halloween in your house so much.
dude.
If for any reason you are also dressing up that Friday night for maybe some sort of Sklar family party,
Or maybe we'll just try on our costumes.
oh, that would be wonderful.
I may jump on this thing because it
Me
is
too.
it is so much goddamn fun. Dan and I were doing comedy just about bingo numbers.
I know.
I
love
24, you 24.
So that's on the 30th, and then a week later is Dumb People Town. Plus, I do camp nights and I do standard game nights with Jackbox.
They're so
much fun. Just go to
goddamn fun.
danielvankirk.com. You can get tickets for everything, but especially the live Dumb People Town.
Let's jump into
Here
this.
we go.
So when we left, we were
I was
trying to
asking
figure out
you
how
they
much.
say goods, which I don't know. As far as we know, all she's taken so far is she's tried a sex toy, but maybe you use it, you buy it.
I'm going to say goods and services.
Isn't that probably the policy in a sex store? You use
Maybe
it, you buy
bads and services.
it. I've used a ball gag.
That's the best gag I did all night. You got it.
You got it. I'll do jokes to people who are blindfolded. Okay, so
If you murmur, I count that as a laugh.
I'll take a whip out on stage.
my album is 50 Shades of Slay. Okay, so we know, and then she stole some undescribed clothing item. How much do you think the value of the goods stolen? I'm going to try and be as fair as possible. I feel like they're only talking about the clothing item because I don't know that she stole anything else.
Kyle, what do you think?
I'm gonna say it's still. I'm gonna go Price is Right. $3.99.
No,
$99.
there are no prices right.
No,
it's
closest
closest no
to the
matter
number.
what. So don't.
No,
feel
but
like you
just
gotta play it
instead of
safe.
saying 400, instead of saying
I
400,
got
I'm
you.
gonna say
$399.99.
Okay.
$399.99. Jay, what do
Okay.
you think?
$49.99.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with it and go $65.99.
$65.99. I love that you guys did cents because usually they tell us about. They did give cents for this
See,
one.
Kyle Ayers,
makes
man.
sense.
Kyle Ayers.
That does make sense.
that does
It
make
was the total value of the goods allegedly stolen by this woman was, and we're not even. I mean, we still got more to go in this
I
story.
love it.
How great would it be if Common's aunt told him, when you're a famous rapper, you should do an album called Common Sense?
At Sklar Brothers.
At
I love
Common's
it,
aunt. Okay.
Was
No,
the
how
total
great
was
would have been if
don't you.
if Common's aunt said to Common, when you become a famous rapper and you do an album, you should call it Comedy of Ayers.
Comedy.
Ayres. And he's like, who's that? She's like, Kyle Ayers. He's gonna be a great comedian.
He's that guy you played that cash cab.
He's
call it
gonna
down?
be a great comedian.
Not a lot of people know this, but actually, Brian Johnson, AC/DC's lead singer, when he was growing up, his aunt said, "Someday you're going to make an album. Technology is going to evolve. You're going to have to call it an AC/DC, and it can come out." He was
Sklar
7,
Brothers.
and she knew. She skated where the puck was going.
That was
CDs.
really good. That was good. The total cost was of the
I
goods
googled
stolen.
AC/DC's singer's name.
Thanks.
Good for you. Was
Here's the second one.
$45.98.
Oh,
what did I
Wow,
say?
John, you said $49.99.
Oh my God, Jay.
It gets
Good
better
stuff.
though. When officers arrived, a store employee directed them to the stockroom just to make sure someone going, "She's back there."
She's
And
there.
I am not going back
Over there?
You're here now. to the stockroom where the woman had made herself comfortable in an office chair and was entertaining herself. Why are you being so vague, Florida?
She was naked on the floor, and so actually she made herself a little less comfortable by sitting down.
That's
It
true.
depends how ergonomic was that office chair.
The police report states that she had in her hand a pink-colored penis-shaped sex toy.
A
that
dildo?
she was using in a masturbatory manner. I was probably a Tracy's
In a-
dog.
in a
Is it-
We
mas-
don't know
dog?
what these
Yeah.
things are called.
in a
it-
masturbatory manner.
Yeah, which also sounds like
Guys, this isn't a car chase where they
Playboy
He's
TV,
overriding
a
here.
Playboy TV scripted show, Masturbatory Manor.
Yeah, I love I'll see you at Masturbatory Manor.
For anybody who's freaking out about what I said, Tracy's dog is the name of an extremely popular and very effective sex toy for women.
There you go.
Look up the Amazon reviews. It became a meme in of itself, and it is hilarious.
Tracy's dog.
I can only hear the name Tracy's dog to the tune of Stacy's mom.
Tracy's
and it's really creeping me
dog
out.
has got it going on.
That's probably their ad.
It could even be has got her getting off. There's a lot of
Tracy's dog has got her getting off.
I feel like they might have changed the name recently to Moon Pace because Tracy's dog is the worst name for any sex toy.
Tracy's
ever.
dog, her bite is worse than her bark.
Tracy's dog. Every year will feel like it lasted 7.
Tracy's dog, time to put her down.
Don't.
Tracy's
That's great though. At Sklar Brothers, thumbs up emoticon on that. Time to put her down. The police report states
Can I just say, is there anything more fun than riffing with Kyle Ayers?
No!
There is not. There is
so. She
not.
was using it in a masturbatory manner. MANOR. As the officer entered the room, this is what I love. The woman stood up, and the sex toy fell to the floor.
I
We
wanted,
all know the logistics of that.
I want her to have stood up, and then a second later,
She
you don't
released
want
it.
to like it
She
then
released
fell
it.
out.
Right. Also, they never gave us a name. I've been calling her in my head. I feel like I should share this with the universe. I've been calling her Mandy. The whole time in my head, her name is Mandy.
Mandy Cockrell.
Yes. No, with a Y, not an I. But she still dots
She
it.
still puts the heart over
Yes,
the
Thank you.
100%.
She just
two
connects. No, she just
Connects
the Y connects the Y things into a
So
heart.
to the thought and the sound of a dildo hitting carpet.
Yeah, two hearts, and it's two hearts beat off as one.
For return.
And you know, Mandy.
Sex toy.
Mandy
Never
stands
used.
up. It slides out, hits the ground, and then
Thump,
she just
thump,
goes,
thump.
"What?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right.
Okay.
You ruined it."
I mean, never has that police officer felt less attractive.
Doesn't anyone knock anymore?
The woman declined to respond to police questioning. Very smart move on her part,
Sure,
but also she's so pissed off. Like, I'm not talking to any of you.
That's right.
The officer took the woman from nearby Port Salerno into custody, and she has since been jailed on misdemeanor charges of larceny and indecent exposure.
Here's the good news. If they ran out of handcuffs, they're at a sex store. They can just
Exactly.
grab one
Boom.
off the
Right
wall.
there. That's
Grab
very
one off
true.
the wall.
I will ask you guys this before we close out our mini story here with Kyle Ayers.
So good.
Full-size story, if you ask
So
me.
fun.
How old is Mandy? How old do you think the woman running around, Donald ducking it, shirts off,
Yep.
puts on some sort of
55.
lingerie?
55.
55. Wow.
Rubs it out in the break room, lets it drop to the floor after coming out of her crevice.
She dropped it like it was hot. I'm going to say she's 46.
46 years old from Randy Sklar. Jason
She
Sklar?
dropped it like it was lukewarm. She's 31.
31 years old. Okay. Mandy. The craziest
We don't
little
know
girl.
that her name is Mandy.
No,
but-
I know.
Okay, let's just also put that out there.
Probably
The one
Rachel.
definitive take we've had out of this is deciding her name.
Dan
Right.
just said it so confidently. I felt like we had to put it out there that,
Because
we
for
don't
a second,
know.
you forgot. You're like, Mandy.
Mandy, yeah,
Okay.
that's what
I
her
know
name
this
is.
woman.
Yeah.
Mandy, the funnest little person at the sex shop,
Better believe it.
is 36 years old. Oh. Is that you, Jay?
What'd you say,
31?
Ron?
I said 46. You said 31.
31.
It's Jay.
31.
Take
Boom.
5 for Kyle Ayers.
Can I give a title for this entire article?
Yes.
Little Shop of with the W horrors.
There you go.
Little Shop of
But in
Horrors.
a sex positive way. Like as long as
Yeah,
you-
definitely.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Little Shop of Horrors.
All right. That is our
A comedy of errors.
That is our time with
Unbelievable.
Kyle Ayers.
There we go. That
if
is
you're
how
a
we-
Patreon person, you're going to get a little bit of extra. You'll see that in the Patreon feed. But as far as this goes, please get his album, on October 16th.
Buy happiness on that and get your tickets for the live Dumb
You
People
can
Town.
find happiness in a comedy.
You can, and you can find it on November 7th with John
And
Hamm
if you
and
want
the
to hear a
Bantanas.
very special dumb story that Kyle Ayers has brought to us, you got to join our Patreon.
That's it. Join the Patreon. We're going to be explaining what the levels are for this new
It is
world.
so worth it.
It is
I
so
have to
worth.
tell you.
It is so worth it. So, but
You will
for
want to
right-
hear this.
For right now, oh shit, we got to get back to work.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, calm you down. It's Dumb People Town.
Scarpins Avenue, a podcast network.